talk boxing, I have got my guest back in this conversation, Babatunde Laguda, who is the National Secretary of the Nigerian Boxing Referees and also the Judges Association. Thank you so much, Babatunde, for your patience. It's time to talk boxing right now. I'm a bit bothered about what really happened to the Nigerian boxing team, the boxers that went to Thailand to just get their tickets to the Paris Olympics. I did see these boxers. They were in blistering form in Ghana at the African Games. They scooped 8 gold medals. I was expecting, at least we would have 4 tickets to Paris Olympics in different categories. What were the key differences in the competition level between the African Games and the Boxing Olympic Qualifying Tournament in Thailand? How did this affect the Nigerian boxers' performance?
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everybody. African Games and Olympic qualification is different. They are different games. The African Games, just like, even the Ghana African Games, just like two, and is by determination of the boxers that made them to that level. But when it comes to Olympic qualification, Olympic qualifier is quite different game.
How different is this?
It's a different game. Firstly, even at the African Olympic qualifier and the African Games are different games, because many countries prepare so much for the Olympic qualifier, while African Games they prepare for it also, but it's not the same spirit. It does not come in the same spirit. Qualifier is more competitive than games, because many countries want to be many athletes, many boxers want to be in the Olympics. So the spirit is quite different. So I think that's the issue in it. Also, is like we have not taken boxing as you are talking about football now. I'm just highly impressed about the football. But when it comes to boxing, it's a personal effort. It was all let's give kudos to the boxers that they even got there. They were not knocked out and they were not messed up on the ring. Because if they had something of such, they've not gone beyond there something. But they did fantastically well. And because they put all what they have to it. We need concentration. We need to put in some push into boxing. If we can get that one, we will get there. Boxing, we are full of talent. We have the talent, we have the strength. But we don't have the support. I think that's the major facts we have.
Okay, I remember at the time for the preparation for that Tokyo Olympic Games, I remember the then minister, Sunday Dari, he did not have the faith in the boxers, especially when they created a camp en route to the qualifiers for the Olympics, because he was not optimistic that the boxers will bring in medals for the country. This ousting of the boxers in Thailand, don't that give credence to that optimism coming from Sunday Dari in 2020 before the Tokyo Olympic Games?
Let me take you back a little. The Tokyo Olympic Games, you did not attend any qualifiers tournament.
Yes, you were supposed to be in camp for the preparation of the qualifiers.
That was the first time boxing was not in the Olympics for about 4 decades.
Yes.
For 4 decades of 4 to 5 decades. Boxing is the first sport that wins the first Olympic medal.
Yes.
The first silver medal for Nigeria. So now there was no time that any team boxing has the highest individual medal in the Olympics for Nigeria. So we have a very good record in boxing.
So what is really happening? What is really happening? I was expecting that we would have tickets to the Paris Olympic Games. Looking at the prospect from the likes of Patricia, Mbata, I was expecting that we would even get more than 4 tickets to the Paris Olympic Games.
Like I said, all we are saying is just a personal effort. Patricia, Mbata, and co, they did their personal effort. who sponsored them down? Patricia, for example, I pity Patricia so much. Patricia have attended about three qualifiers in the Olympics, and he did very well in all the world. It's a pity he always lost at the last round. But when there is no support for her, no extra support, it's only a personal effort that's making her to get to that level. A personal effort. What have they done? What support has she gotten from the government or from the federation? No, she has put in all her effort. It's a pity I see her so much in the last. The one that even pay me most is a qualification in Italy. She would have qualified in Italy. She would have qualified in Italy,
Yes.
but because she didn't have the support, she didn't have anybody to second her. A incompetent person as second her in Italy. She would have qualified there. But it's a pity. It's a pity, though. You just have to take it like that. And I believe so much that we have a lot to give in boxing. We have a lot. We have a lot of boxers to give. Fortunately for us now, we got somebody that has even tried to run a league for us. Once we start the league, I can assure you with the league is stable. If the league is stable, I can assure you and I can put it on anything now that by Los Angeles 2028, we are coming with a goal. I'm not raising any gold medal.
Before we look ahead, 2028, in every single thing, of course, from whatever is done, there's always lessons learned. What lesson would you say can be learned from this experience in Thailand at the African Games, from the Tokyo Olympic Games, so as to prepare Nigerian boxers for future international competition? What lesson do you think should be learned?
The lesson is that we did not prepare. If you fail to prepare, you prepare to fail. We did not prepare. There is no other thing to it.
So preparation will be a good lesson?
Exactly. Even this Tokyo, we have not started their preparation. Everybody's on bed now. Those who are going to Tokyo, they are on bed. We are on bed. We are sleeping. Purely sleeping now. Maybe Tokyo is July. Maybe
you mean
July,
Paris Olympics?
You now wake everybody up.
The Paris Olympics.
Tokyo Olympics, yes, it's coming up in July.
Paris Olympics.
Maybe by early July, maybe the first week in July. Maybe the first week in July. I mean, Paris. Sorry. I'm talking about Paris. Sorry. I'm not talking about Tokyo. Has gone.
Yes.
You know, I'm talking about this Paris Olympic. The Paris Olympic, maybe by July. Early July, that's when they will now wake everybody up. Oh, yeah, it's time for you. No, we can't do that. We cannot do that. We cannot win with that. In fact, we need to change our attitude. If you want, we have talent, we have dedicated boxers, we have dedicated coaches that are interested in this game. All these are local coaches. They are not exposed, but at the same time, they are putting their strength, they are putting their efforts into the game. They are the one that will get an athlete, develop the athletes, and they even most times sponsor the athletes for little competitions and everything. And even the athletes are coming from nowhere without any support, no regular tournament from the federation, no national regular tournament. The last time we had the tournament was about maybe a year or 2 years ago, which is not. But thank God, like I said, somebody has brought in a league. With the league, if the league is consistent, if you continue, it's regular. If it is regular, I can assure you that you will see the talents of Nigeria. You will see the strength. You will see the
Mr. Babatunde, I'm still a bit worried and still concerned because with all these mentioned by you, the Nigerian boxers still were in blistering form in Ghana. The Nigerian boxers picked 8 gold medals. What miracle happened from Ghana 2024 to this qualifiers in Thailand? I'm still a bit curious.
Yes. Like I said, Ghana is just like home. That is it. That's the spirit. The spirit of we are at home. That was the miracle.
So they never felt at home in Thailand?
Well, of course, they can't. That is one. Then secondly, like I said, the spirit of African games is different from Olympic qualifier. That spirit is different. You will see more determination in people. You will see that zeal. You will see the determination that they want to qualify. And it is the fight for the fittest now. It will be fight for fittest. Because at that level, everybody, that the quality that you have put in your body will not come out. It will not come out. That is it.
Okay.
That quality, that what you put in, your preparation will now judge the day. It's not by talent. At that level, talent is no more showing or anything. It is the effort that you are putting in. You have to put in that will now show up.
Okay. All right. It's unfortunate that the Nigerian boxers will not be on their way to Paris come July to August when
we have. I think before Thailand, we have we had 3 qualifiers.
Yes, we had qualifiers before then. Yes, I beg your pardon. But the ones, the 6 that had gone for this Thailand competition, the qualifiers, none of them came home with a ticket.
I know. Four went for this. One went, and unfortunately 2 got to the final.
Only 2 got to the quarterfinal.
Yes. So that's the qualification level, and unfortunately they lost. They even lost on split level. You know, that shows they are not a pushover. That shows they are not pushover. Upon no preparation, upon no preparation, upon that was really we had to see.
All right, we'll be hoping that the Nigerian Boxing Federation can, put all that you've just mentioned right now, those that they've not been able to dot, the T's that they have not been able to cross, they can do so. Preparing for Los Angeles 2028. We have been speaking to the National Secretary, the Boxing Federation of Nigeria, and also the Judges Association, Babatunde Laguda. Thank you so much for joining us on In the Game.
Thank you very much.